This is my cybersecurity plan project. Well, basically the purpose of this project is whether you're an individual in your home, a small business, or a corporation, there will always be cybersecurity needs to protect your data and any relevant data. This project is for a hypothetical small business called Digital Solutions. And essentially, I wrote a cybersecurity plan, a step-by-step plan for what the expectations are for cybersecurity and how to protect their data. And then this company sets goals and completes a weekly assessment on where they're at with their security. So let's first run through the cybersecurity plan itself. So the first step is to determine their security needs. For this company, they're concerned about password strength, right? Because they are accessing a lot of different software, a lot of different websites, which all contain a lot of relevant and very sensitive data. So password strength is a big necessity for them. Data backup, backing up the data, making sure that if there's an issue, something shuts down, they lose data, they can retrieve it without losing too much and setting themselves back too much. Network configuration, that's another need that they have. They need to make sure that their machines are protected from attackers and that their network is secure. And then software security, making sure that all the software is up to date and everything like that, so that vulnerabilities are patched. So the next step after that is to define security policies related to that. You can read those right there. For password strength, it gives them expectations for what passwords should look like, how strong they should be. Data backup, that's expectations for how to back up their data, what systems they'll use there. Network policies, related to making sure network traffic is secure, and software security, policies in place to make sure that the software that they're using is secure. And the next step is to educate employees about data safety, giving them trainings on using the internet intelligently, social engineering, etc. Next up is network configuration. So this outlines how they're going to configure their network. And then the IT security team responsibilities, and kind of outlines the very basic responsibilities that the IT security team has in making sure that their systems are running smoothly and that they're secure. So following this outline, we can go to the security assessment. This is where the company will assess where they're at with their security needs. So the rating system is outlined here, organized into password strength, data backup, network configuration, software, employee education, and the IT security team itself. Now, every week, there's a rating given to each individual category. An average is totaled and compared to the target score, what the security team's goal is for that week. And every week they'll do that. They write comments here on why they came to the conclusion that they did. And here are some graphs that kind of visually represent what's going on here. They visually represent how the company is doing with their goals, how they're progressing for each category. This graph right here is just a simple comparison between the total average score and the target score. And I've created 3 hypothetical months to show what an ideal progression would be for this company. For example, in June, there was a little bit of lag. They weren't progressing too much near the latter half of the week. They've made consistent progress in certain things like password strength, right? First, that was kind of a major concern. They rated a 5, and as you can see, they've progressed in password strength. So you can look at the data and see how they're progressing as a company in terms of security. As you can see here in week 4 of the last month, they exceeded their goal of 9. And it says in the comments actually that it was because they brought in a professional to do the employee training, and then they've been consistently following up with their employees through email, reminding them of the key points of that presentation, and that overall strengthened a lot of different categories. And for that reason, they well exceeded their goal of the 9 score for July. So yep, this is my project. It's supposed to be a basic version of what a security assessment could look like for a company to track their standing on cybersecurity. And yeah, this is my project.